you that this would never happen in Garage Logic. Should the city of Minneapolis clear the sidewalks? Some say yes, but the project needs funding. That's not going to happen in GL.
No.
After this week's major snowfall, there's a renewed push for the city of Minneapolis to create a municipal shoveling program.
Nope.
Like all Minneapolis property owners, Janet Tripp shovels the sidewalk outside her home as a civic duty. I think I'm reading a Carol Levin piece. Let me verify that. Yes, I am. We have to clean this up, Tripp said after clearing her path Wednesday, so that people can walk on the sidewalk. Well, good for you.
Okay.
She fully understands the consequences if she fails to do so. Once I got a note from the city that my sidewalk wasn't good enough. They were going to come and clean it up and charge me for it, Tripp said. I got out there really fast with my grit and my sand and my shovel. So if the city wanted to do it, fine with me. That's not out of the realm of possibility. Some Minneapolis City Council members, with encouragement from the group Our Streets Minneapolis.
Oh, God.
Clever
those
name.
Commies.
Clever name.
Oh, they're communists.
Have been talking lately about a municipal shoveling program, which would offer. I don't know if I can go on.
Come on. Steer by. You got it.
Help me, Jesus.
Plow on through.
Literally. Good
Right.
one.
So far. Oh, good pun.
The group Our Streets Minneapolis have been
It's
talking
even funnier
lately
the second time.
about a municipal shoveling program which would offer relief to property owners
Oh, I got it. Relief.
by putting the city in charge of snow and ice removal on sidewalks. According to the city, more than 23,000 properties in Minneapolis have been the subject of sidewalk complaints since 2016, with 8,000 of those properties receiving 2 or more complaints. Jose Antonio Zayas Caban, the advocacy director for Our Streets
Are
Minneapolis.
you kidding me? Shut up right now. What the heck? Wow.
Uh-huh.
Oh,
What's the
man.
title?
What a
Well,
gig.
he's got a name that
Here we
would
go.
suggest to me that he's rarely seen snow.
Okay.
Right.
Understood.
Right.
Understood.
Jose Antonio Zayas Caban, the advocacy director for Our Streets Minneapolis, said it's unacceptable that city crews do not handle the shoveling.
My God.
They do an awful job in Minneapolis on the streets. The only people that do a good job in Minneapolis are the park departments.
The current system
Well,
doesn't
nobody's
work. It's punitive, he said, meaning this Caban. It's also a huge inequity
Oh,
Oh,
sure.
here
Yeah.
Here we go.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Here we go.
Shoveling is racist.
Yeah.
this is an inequity towards elderly people.
Oh.
We feel like it would help business owners, it would help landlords, it would help community members who cannot afford to own cars and are transit dependent. Jesus H. Christ, and I'm praying. I am praying to my Lord. I am.
Verified.
I'm not swearing.
What's the rule in Minneapolis and St. Paul? Isn't it 4 inches before they get out there with the plow?
I don't know.
But the rule in our house when we lived there was there's an inch out there. Get your
Get
ass
rid of
out
it.
there
Let's
and
go.
shovel
Well,
it.
you know why?
Well,
That's
because
space
we're
management.
Americans.
That's
Yeah,
space
I don't know.
management.
We're not commies.
Different
No.
rule in my house.
Yeah.
Sidewalk shoveling programs are common in large Canadian cities, including Toronto, Montreal, and Ottawa. Meanwhile, in northern parts of the U.S., cities such as Rochester and Syracuse, New York, have created supplement services to help property owners. Minneapolis Ward 2 Council member Robin Wansley said the Public Works and Infrastructure Committee plans to learn more today about a pilot program which would cover shoveling on parts of the city's pedestrian priority network. A sidewalk shoveling initiative for that network could cost up to $6 million.
Wow. And you know what they'll do in Minneapolis? They'll just tack it on to your utility bill, your
Yep.
water.
Yep.
No,
And that's
your
how
your property tax.
No, that's how we pay for our trash removal and sewer is through our water bill.
Wansley expects to receive updated figures today and plans to advocate for the funding in the 2023 budget cycle. We know snow is not going away. Well, you would be the same person, woman, who tells me it is because of climate change.